The 71st book that I read in 2024 is Batman and Philosophy, The Dark Night of the Soul, written by Mark D. White and Robert Arp, or at least collected by those two. It's a collection of essays on Batman. I have to say that it was not the book that I was looking for through no fault of its own. I am a comic book reader, but I haven't been in quite some time. And this book was really about Batman in the comics. I was thinking, because it would have more mass appeal, I thought that it would be about the Batman movies. And so we would be looking at philosophy in the Batman movies. Now, that's not to say that I didn't get anything out of it. Applying philosophy to Batman himself was fascinating. There was a really interesting article about whether or not Batman and the Joker could be the same person. There was another really interesting essay about how Superman and Batman are friends, but Superman is more Aristotelian, whereas Batman is more Nietzschean, and therefore they have different concepts, different definitions of what friendship even means. All of your heavy hitters are in this book. There's an essay with John Stuart Mill. There's an essay with Albert Camus. There's an essay with Jean-Paul Sartre, Foucault, Nietzsche, of course, Aristotle, Plato, Wittgenstein. Martin Heidegger has an article in this book devoted to him. I would say everybody that I like a lot except Baudrillard, and yet the book still didn't stick the landing for me, and that's simply because they were referencing comic books from the 1980s that I just haven't read. So shame on me. I made an assumption that turned out not to be true. Still learned a lot though about the character of Batman, just not it's just not applicable to the movies, and therefore I missed out on a little bit understanding a little bit of the book.